Beloved Bhagwan, if I look at my death, or at your death, one thing I could never forgive myself is to miss you. I used to think, if life has a purpose, you are the purpose, and if there is a destiny, you are my destiny. Now I see things a little differently. The most beautiful gift my life can give to you is not to worship you or help your work on this earth. It is not even to love you. Out of your compassion, as I understand it, the most beautiful gift my life can give to you is my own enlightenment. Please, Bhagwan, give me a technique to prepare my meditation.
Raso. The way your understanding has been growing, is perfectly the right way and the right direction. The only thing you should think of is enlightenment. Yes, that is the only gift you can give to me, your enlightenment. Everything else is trivial. So your conclusion has my absolute categorical approval. And once you are committed, once you have decided wholeheartedly that enlightenment is the only purpose of being here in the world, of being alive, then a single pointed awareness, just like an arrow moving towards its target, begins in you. You are asking for the right meditation. Meditation is a beautiful word. Hiding behind it a very dangerous reality. The dangerous reality is, if you want to be deeply in meditation, you will have to pass almost through a death, the death of the old. the depth of all that you used to be. A discontinuity with the past and a rebirth. The place where your meditation is going to descend is the place occupied by your mind and your thought. So the first primary work is to clean your interior being of all thoughts There is no question of choosing that keep the good thoughts in and throw the bad thoughts out. For a meditator, all thoughts are simply junk. There is no question of good and bad. They all occupy the space inside you. And because of their occupation, your inner being cannot become absolutely silent. So good thoughts are as bad thoughts. Don't make any discrimination. Throw the baby with the bath water. Meditation needs an absolute quiet. A silence so deep that nothing stirs within you. Once you understand what exactly meditation means, it is not difficult to attain it. It is our birthright. We are absolutely capable of having it, but you cannot have both, the mind and meditation. Mind is a disturbance. Mind is nothing but a normal madness. You have to go beyond the mind into a space where no thought has ever entered. Where no imagination functions, where no dream arises, where you simply are, just a nobody. It is more a understanding than a discipline. It is not that you have to do much. On the contrary, you don't have to do anything except clearly understand what meditation is, that very understanding will stop the functioning of the mind. Because that understanding is almost like a master before whom the servants stop quarreling with each other or even talking with each other. And suddenly the master enters in the house and there is silence. All servants start being busy. At least look that they are busy. Just before a moment, they were all quarreling and fighting and discussing, and nobody was doing anything. Understanding what meditation is inviting the master in. Mind is a servant. The moment the master comes in with all its silence, with all its joy, suddenly the mind falls into absolute silence. Once you have achieved a meditative space, enlightenment is only a question of time. You cannot force it. You have to be just a waiting, a intense waiting, with a great longing, almost like thirst, hunger, not a word. It is the experience of people who have lost sometimes in a desert. First, thirst is a word in their mind, that I am feeling thirsty and looking for water. But as time goes on, and there is no sign of any oasis, and as far as eyes can see, no possibility of finding water, and the thirst goes on spreading all over the body, from the mind, from just a word thirst, it starts spreading to the every cell and fiber of the body. Now it is no more a word, it is an actual experience. Your every cell, and there are 7 million cells in the body, is thirsty. They don't know words, they don't know language, but they know that they need water, otherwise life is going to be finished. In meditation, the longing becomes just a thirst. for enlightenment and a patient awaiting, because it is such a great phenomenon and you are so tiny, your hands cannot reach to it. It is not within your reach. It will come and overwhelm you, but you cannot do anything to bring it down. You are too small. Your energies are too small. But whenever you are really awaiting with patience and longing and passion, it comes. In the right moment, it comes. It has always come. You are asking what meditation will be helpful to you. Raso, all meditations, hundreds of techniques are available. But the essence of all those techniques is the same. Just their forms differ. And the essence is contained in the meditation Vipasana. That is the meditation which has made more people enlightened in the world than any other. Because it is the very essence. All other meditations have the same essence, but in different forms. Something non-essential is also joined with them, but Vipassana is pure essence. You cannot drop anything out of it, and you cannot add anything to improve it. And Vipassana is such a simple thing that even a small child can do it. In fact, the smallest child can do it better than you, because he is not yet filled with garbage of the mind. He is still clean and innocent. Raso, I would suggest Vipassana as the technique for you. Vipassana can be done in three ways. You can choose which one suits you the best. The first is awareness of your actions, your body, your mind, your heart. Walking, you should walk with awareness. Moving your hand, you should move with awareness, knowing perfectly that you are moving the hand. You can move it without any consciousness, like a mechanical thing. You are on a morning walk, you can go on walking without being aware of your feet. Be alert of the movements of your body. While eating, be alert of the movements that are needed for eating. Taking a shower, be alert of the coolness that is coming to you. The water falling on you and the tremendous joy of it. Just be alert. It should not go on happening in an unconscious state. And the same about your mind. Whatever thought passes on the screen of your mind, just be a watcher. Whatever emotion passes on the screen of your heart, just remain a witness. Don't get involved. Don't get identified. Don't evaluate what is good, what is bad. That is not part of your meditation. Your meditation has to be choiceless awareness. And you will be able one day even to see very subtle moods. How sadness settles in you, just like night is slowly settling around in the world. How suddenly a small thing makes you joyous. Just be a witness. Don't think I am sad. Just to know there is sadness around me. There is joy around me. That I am confronting a certain emotion or a certain mood. But you are always far away, a watcher on the hills, and everything else is going in the valley. This is one of the ways Vipasana can be done. And for a woman, my feeling is it is the easiest, because the woman is more alert of her body than man. It is just by nature. She is more conscious how she looks. She is more conscious how she moves. She is more conscious how she sits. She is always conscious of being graceful. And it is not only a conditioning, it is something natural and biological. Mothers who are experienced at least up to 3 children start feeling after a certain time whether they are carrying in their womb a boy or a girl. Because the boy starts playing football. He starts kicking here and there. He starts making himself felt. He announces that he is here. The girl remains silent and relaxed. She does not play football, she does not kick, she does not announce. She remains as quiet as possible, as relaxed as possible. So it is not a question of conditioning, because in the womb even you can see the difference between the boy and the girl. The boy is hectic. He cannot sit in one place. He is all over the place. He wants to do everything. He wants to know everything. The girl behaves in a totally different way. That's why I say, Raso, it will be easier for you to take Vipasana in this first form. The second form is breathing, becoming aware of breathing. As the breath goes in, and your belly starts rising up, and as the breath goes out, your belly starts settling down again. So the second method is to be aware of the belly. It's rising and falling. Just the very awareness of the belly rising and falling. And the belly is very close to the life sources, because the child is joined with mother's life through the navel. Behind the navel is his life source. So when the belly rises up, it is really the life energy, the spring of life that is rising up and falling down with each breath. That too is not difficult. and perhaps maybe more easier, because it is a single technique. In the first, you have to be aware of the body, you have to be aware of the mind, you have to be aware of your emotions, moods. So it has three